afternoon and Merry Christmas to you all. Welcome back to the Salty Sportster. That's right, it is Christmas Day and I am in the service van. I'm bundled up. I feel like Ralphie's brother from A Christmas Story. I have missed every family function and gathering because I've been out here trying to make a dollar and help some people out with no heat situations. I've been a little absent lately. I know I haven't made any videos for you guys, but it's been hectic with work and at home, and it's too cold to ride the bike. So what I figured, since I got nothing but time on my hands today, I'll bring you along with me for a couple service calls, let you see what it's like. We'll call it like a day in the life of a service tech or something like that. But yeah, man, we're gonna go run some Christmas Day. Look, my phone going off right now. We're gonna go run some Christmas Day no heat calls, and I'm gonna bring you along with me. I'll catch back up with you in a minute. All right, so guy says it's been blowing just kind of lukewarm air. He seems like the type that wants to follow me around, but unit is on and running at the moment. We're going to check our pressures, capacitors, defrost, all the good stuff, and then we got to go into the doggone crawl space to check the air handler. Current pressures are 40 over 175, so I don't think it's going to be a refrigerant issue. I got a bit of a grinding sound. I'm going to see if I can get you flipped over. Got a bit of a grinding sound coming from that fan motor there. And we got 5 amps being pulled by the compressor, which is fine. We've got 1.2 on our fan. It's rated at 1.1, and I think it's high because of that bearing. And so we probably will be recommending that that gets replaced. But I got a feeling that we're either looking at a defrost cycle problem or a heat strip problem. In the crawl, we got an amp clamp on L1 there. You can see pulling 1.4 amps right now. That is just the blower, not our heat strip. So the sequencer was passing power. Start looking through this. Can anybody see what's going on? No, you can't, because there's a rat's nest right here. But if you look back there at that wire, see that guy? Guess what? It has burnt itself away from the connector. All right, there you go, 22 amps on a single heat strip. We got that wire back there replaced, and we also threw on a new capacitor. They're back up and running. Got us a happy customer, and we are headed to the next one. I'm just kind of checking things out. I haven't even gotten to the furnace yet, but pretty sure I've already found the issue. I don't think your drain line is supposed to look like an icicle. Took care of the drain line, got the furnace back up and running, but I noticed some water in the bottom of the cabinet here, and I was gonna write it off as the drain backing up, but that was, I mean, that rust has had to have been going on. And so I come up here to the top of the furnace, and we got water right there too. This exhaust pipe is leaking. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. So we got him taken care of. Frozen drain line, probably causing some pressure switch issues. Talked to him about doing a heated P-trap to help prevent that from happening. Also talked to him about his exhaust pipe that was leaking. The glue around the 90 there looked like it was kind of starting to crack, and I think that's where it's coming from. What kind of sucks is that he had a maintenance done like a month ago, and so I don't know, maybe the guy didn't, maybe there wasn't water there at the time, and he wrote the rust in the bottom of the furnace as some sort of previous issue like I was about to. But I don't know, it just sucks when somebody just had a maintenance pretty recently and you got to go and tell them they got an issue. Is what it is. We are on to the next one, full warranty call, and we'll see what we got when we get there. Another frozen drain line. And look, I know what some of you guys are wondering. Mr. Salty Sportster, how do you stay in such good shape? How do you have the stamina to run all these service calls? And I'm gonna just show you, man, it's just a good diet. You know, you just
get you a packet of fire sauce and drown your burrito supreme in that, just like that, and then you lunch of champions.
What I found was somebody has replaced the relay here with a double pole, double throw, and you see that red wire right there in the front that had melted due to a loose connection. So we repaired that, made a call for emergency heat, and I come up here to find that none of these strips were coming on. They had it broken with this brown wire and this green, which is not necessary. It was going to a power box outside. That power box is not working and was not allowing power to pass. And so we're going to take, I've already bypassed it outside and tested the heat strips. They're working. We're going to take this off. That's not needed and should be good to go. We're going to check the outdoor unit pressures and go from there.
He should be good to go, and we are on to the next one.
And we got us a Rudd Ream Achiever series here that the guy said was not blowing any air. So I'm gonna get these panels off and I'll get back with you. Panels off, verified power's off. We got the capacitors disconnected. This is our blower cap over here, rated at 20. Oh no, it's good. We still have a blower relay here that it could be, but doggone, man, I think I'm gonna be changing a motor. I can spin it, but that should be a lot smoother than that. It's stiff. And then it just, oh, there it goes. It's doggone, it's this motor, man. I don't want to pull this motor to look at the RPMs if I don't have to. And so I'm going to try and snap me a photo of the data tag. Come on, baby, come on. 1075 right there. Well, that kind of stinks. We didn't have the motor that he needed, and honestly, he didn't seem very interested in repairing it anyway. He said that he keeps having to spend money on it, but I didn't see a whole lot of new parts or anything. It's a 05 or an 07 R22. Maybe he's had some refrigerant problems or refrigerant repairs. I don't know, I didn't look into history. So I guess we'll get him a quote on replacing the motor, and we will get him a sales quote and let him make his decision from there. We've been going at it now for like 12 or 13 hours, so I think that's probably going to be it. I'm sure some of you are wondering, you know, how can you go run so many calls like that and be gone from your family on the holidays? Don't you want to spend time with them? And the answer's simple: no. I'm just kidding. Of course I do. But everybody that I went and saw today was very appreciative and very nice. And I don't know, man, it made me feel like I was doing some good, you know? And if that doesn't put me in the right mind state, then I always just think about the fact that we are on a floating rock, hurling through space in perfectly aligned chaos with the other planets in our solar system, in a space that is infinite but somehow also growing. I don't know how infinity gets bigger, but I guess it does. And at any moment, some flaming rock can fall out of orbit and just end it all. And I don't know, somehow that makes me feel better. Okay, bye.